As promised, linking verbs, and I even put some lipstick on. I know you probably can't even tell, but you know what? I did it for my own self-care so that I would feel better about it. I should probably go and maybe one day put on fancy clothes or something, but then I feel like, where would I wear that to? To my kitchen? So I haven't done that yet. And I don't feel like wearing a really nice outfit to Costco or Safeway or anything. So I guess it's just my sweatshirts and me anyways. All right, let's get back to our lesson. Miss Lee's going a little off subject like I always do. Actually, all right, so linking verbs. It's a whole different kind of verb. It's not like an action word or a main verb. Remember how before we were talking about helping verbs and main verbs that show some kind of action that the subject is doing? This is nothing like it. The linking verb, what it does not show any action. Instead, it helps show what something or someone is like, or it is that thing. It links the subject to more information. It's kind of like saying, my cup is metal. So the subject is my cup, and then what it is metal. It's what something is. So actually the linking verb is the word is. It helps get from my cup to show what it is as metal. So it's more information, okay? If I were to say that my pencil is yellow, again, pencil is the subject. What is this like? Well, it's yellow. So the is becomes a linking verb. It doesn't show any action, but it does help link the subject to more information. So here's a little chart that has some of the verbs on it that are linking verbs. It's like am, like I am hungry. I'm the subject, and am, it doesn't show any action, but it helps link me to hungry because that's what I am, right? Is, are, was, were. There's a lot of be verbs that that it's really what it is, the state of being, okay? Will be, have been, things like that. So the next little part, I thought a video of someone else be giving an animation might help this be a little more clear, because it's nice to hear sometimes two different viewpoints or teaching of the same thing. So go ahead and listen to the next video, and then I'll be back right after that. Right, now you had two different types of explanation of what linking verbs was, like when I first talked about it in the first screen, and then just that video that you saw. So now hopefully it makes a little bit more sense that what a linking verb does, although it doesn't show action, it does a very important job of linking with what the subject or the sentence is about to what it kind of is, or what it's like, or what something is like. So it's almost like an equal sign in math, okay? So when I do that, oops, they're supposed to be a little more together. I'm going to mean that that's what a linking verb is. It kind of equals it. So in sentence number 1, it says, I am a boy. I is the subject of the sentence. And what word links it to boy that kind of says I equal a boy, which is true in the sentence. You're saying you are. So the linking verb would be am. So I'm going to put a little equal sign above it for linking verb. Okay. And what I is linked to is a boy. Okay. The next one, it says I, so that would be the subject. Am, that's the linking verb. 8 years old. That's what I am. Okay, so I equal 8 years old. That's basically kind of what it's saying. Okay. Last Friday was my birthday. So last Friday is the subject, was is the linking verb, and my birthday is what information the was is linking Friday to. And if I really look at that was, that's really bad. And you know what? I'm going to change the colors of these this, because I need to make it stand up a little bit more. So I'm going to make the equal sign red. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me and being patient. Okay. So sentence number 3. My brother Bobby is 9 years old. So the subject of the sentence is Bobby, and he is, that's the linking verb, That's what you're saying it equals. And equals to what? Bobby equals to 9 years old. Okay? It's linking the subject to more information of what it actually is. He will be 10 in May. Okay? This one is that he is the subject of the sentence. He will be 10 in May. So he, then the linking verb is will be 10 in May. Okay. So the next one, it says, Bobby and I were angry with each other last night. Subject of the sentence, Bobby and I. And what's the linking verb here? You are correct if you said it's were angry. It's this whole thing right here. Okay. And then what does it, what Bobby and I were what? Well, they were angry with each other last night. So that's the information it's linking. Okay. We are friends now. Okay. So we, what are you now? You're friends now. So that means that are would be the linking verb. Okay. And sorry, I should have circled these so you can see it better. You guys are such troopers in letting me always learn from my mistakes or go to the next part. Okay. We have been best friends our whole lives. Well, that one pretty much. We is what the sentence is about. What have you been? You've been friends, best friends your whole lives. That means that have been are the linking verbs. Okay. We're going to do another practice together. Hold on. Go to the next screen. I forgot one thing. Of course, the next screen we're going to do more practices. But I have to say one more thing. Besides being like an equal sign and linking verbs equaling it to the next more information, some linking verbs kind of show how something looks, sounds, smells, tastes, or feels. The 5 senses. That's also what linking verbs do. Linking verbs seem to have a very important big job, even though they don't show action. It's kind of amazing. So sentence number 1, my baby sister looks cute, feels cute, smells cute, sounds cute, seems cute. I guess you can sound cute, but usually when you're saying something is cute, it's by what you see. So I'm going to go with looks. Number 2, it says, I blank happy when I see her. Okay. I feel happy when I see her. I smell happy when I see her. I sounds happy. I seems happy when I see her. I think on that one, it seems like it's feel. And really kind of, I don't know why it seems like it's order, but it does, right? You heard the door close? That was Davis. I told her I have a note outside my door that says, please don't come in, I'm recording. But no one seems to matter. No one seems to look at it. What do? Got to make the best of it, right? Number 3, her baby powder. I know this one. It smells sweet. And look at this. It's going in order so far. Okay? Now, this one is because if I stop real quick here, I'm gonna pause and think about this for just a second. I know these words just make sense because it sounds right. Let's see, her baby powder, that is what the subject of the sentence is. It is sweet. I'm linking those two together, basically saying the baby powder equals sweet, and I use the word smells for it. And you're going, well, if I smell, that's an action, but the thing is that the baby powder can't smell. Does that make sense? Like, it's not like if I had baby powder, the baby powder could go and sniff around. What I'm saying is that the baby powder, it is sweet smelling. So that's why in this case, the smells, that word, is a linking verb, even though you go, Miss Lee, I can smell. Look, it's an action, but it's because the baby powder doesn't have a nose and it can't smell. It can't go and start smelling things. Okay? That's why it's a linking verb here. Number 4, her baby talk sounds lively. And look at this. They just nicely just put everything in order for us. Okay? And she seems tiny but she's strong. Okay, these are also all linking verbs in these sentences because it's saying that the subject is something. Her baby talk, it's lively. It sounds lively. It could be her baby talk is lively. That would work too. They would all be linking verbs. And finally, here's the practice. So we went over that the linking verb basically kind of is like an equal sign. It's saying that the subject is something or it's like something. And then we also talked about how it's part of the kind of like the 5 senses, okay, as well. Yikes, that 5 is kind of bad. Look at this. Thank goodness for erasers sometimes, huh? So this time I'm gonna do it in this lovely blue color. So the 5 senses. So it has those 2 things that linking verbs can do. So let's go on with the practice here. My cousins Cleo and Claire are twins. What I'm gonna do is, I think it would be kind of too hard to put everything in it with like the little equal signs to say a linking or whatever. So I'm gonna do what I did before. I'm going to underline the part that is the subject of the sentence, and then I'll circle the linking verb, and then I'll double underline what it's linking it to. So this first sentence, my cousin Cleo and Claire, that's what the sentence is about. The word are links it to what they are, and what they are twins. And so that's why I'm going to double underline it, just like that. So cousin Cleo and Claire equal twins, basically is what it kind of means, and are is the linking verb. They look exactly alike. Okay. Now this is another one where I could say, well, look, I'm looking, and yes, you can say, hey, Claire and Theo can look, but what I'm saying is that when I see them, they look exactly alike. So that's why on this one, they is the subject, look is the linking verb, and then exactly alike is what they are, okay? Sometimes I mix them up, but the twins are very different. Well, in the first part of the sentence, I is the subject, mix is something that I do, so that shows action. So what I'm going to go to is that the twins, what are they? They are very different. Okay. Cleo is good at sports. Subject is Cleo. Linking verb is. And what is she? Good at sports. Okay. The next one is she has been a soccer player since 2nd grade. That one again, she is the subject. What is the linking verb that she is? Or so she has been a soccer player since 2nd grade. Those are all the things that she is, like she has been, okay? Last year, Cleo was the best player on her team. Well, that's great for her. So the subject is Cleo, and she's the best player on the team. So the word that links that would be was. Okay. She kicked 10 goals. We were very proud. Now, kicked is an action verb, so I don't want you to think it's a linking verb. It is not a linking, it's action verb. Okay, so I'm not going to touch that sentence. So then what we're going to move on to then is that we were, and what were the we doing? Well, they were being very proud, and that's how I would do that, okay? So that's what Cleo is. Claire is an artist. So definitely I'm saying that Claire equals artist. So on that one then, I would underline Claire. What is she? She is an artist. She paints beautiful pictures. Paints is action, so I don't do anything there. It's action, action, action. When I am sad, I look at them. So the subject is I. And when I equals sad, what do? I am. Okay, so that would be the linking verb. I look at them. Look is an action on this one because I'm actually looking at something. Then I feel better. Okay, so the subject here would be, oops, not then. It would be I. Then feel. And how do I feel? I feel better. Her paintings will be famous someday. The subject is her paintings. And then they are, what's the helping, or not helping, sorry, linking verbs. They will be, what are they going to be one day? Famous. Okay, so that would be the practice. Now it's your turn to go to the student skills practice book and do lesson 14 in there.